Social media is not that easy to conquer. And to be honest, it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of focus in order to get things right and see any progress or growth. But in order to get really focused, you have to hack your mind. You have to be able to put in the work and make your mind love the process and love every minute of the thing that you're doing. But in order to hack that distracted mind of yours, you have to understand there is two steps to it. A distracted mind is not a mind that is capable of creating content that sees growth. But to make it easier for you, I want you to think of content creation like your room. The messier it is, the harder for you to be able to find something that you're looking for. It goes the same as content creation. And this is the problem of almost 80% of new content creators. They don't know the correct steps to clean that room. So they start doing their content in a random way that really doesn't get any attraction. But in order to fix that, you have to think with a clear mind. And to be able to do that, you have to understand the steps of content creations in order to create sub-steps within those steps to make your next move simpler and easier, because your brain is like a machine. When your brain doesn't know what to do next, the stress levels and procrastinations becomes bigger and bigger. So with that procrastination and stress, you won't be able to create content in the long term because of the fact that you have a messy plan. And I used to have that same problem. Every time I started making any type of content, my brain started to wonder, is this going to work? And each time I started with a step of the steps of content creation, it became harder for him to really analyze what to do next. And that made focus super hard. And that made me unable to really think straight and focus on the step at hand. But in order to solve that problem, I needed to make a serious planning change. I needed to understand the steps of content creation in order to be consistent. And if you don't know the steps of creating content, the first step is simply research. Now the second step is actually planning the content and starting to take some serious steps into creating that video that you want to create. And the third step is filming. This is a step that is crucial for talking head videos. Now the fourth step is editing your video. When you're done filming, you need to make your video as engaging as possible so people can actually watch it without being bored as hell or sleep while they're watching your video. Now the fifth one, which is post and analyze. And by the way, I'm going to talk more about these 5 steps in future videos, so make sure to subscribe. And if you want my content creation planning system, you can find the link in the description. Now the second step to hacking your brain and making it really focused on work, you have to change a simple mind shift in it. So many creators or filmmakers or anyone who makes videos on YouTube, Instagram or TikTok, they want fast results and they want instant gratification. But social media and the algorithms of social media doesn't work that way. It takes a lot of time for the algorithms to understand who's your real audience. So you switching from instant gratification to delayed gratification is something really important in order to build resilience. After 3 years of working on social media, the hardest thing that you could do is build your resilience and your patience. And this is why so many creators stop creating before even hitting the first 1,000 subscribers, because they don't have the patience to wait for results as they work without seeing any actual results. But to fully understand how can you train your resilience and your patience, think of it as a muscle. The more you hit reps, the more you practice content creation without seeing any results, your patience and resilience will become so much stronger. But to really hit the content creation game, you need to understand its habit that worked for me as a charm. And you'll find it in this video right here. Thank you for watching.